Hey everyone, my name is Andrew, this is Saki, and we are here to talk cars. Now, whenever we go to car shows or Cars and Coffee or car events, we like to look at a car and give both of our opinions and see where we match up and where we differ. So
it's very different, let me tell you that. I
Yeah.
have a very, I guess you know what you're talking about, and I really don't, but it's still interesting.
she does some modeling and has an aesthetic eye, so I appreciate her opinion on that, and then I kind of come in on more of the technical details and stuff on it. So without further ado, this is episode 1 of He Said, She Said, and let's talk some of the new cars that have just come out.
Let's do it.
So the first one is the McLaren 765 LT or Longtail. This is a special edition. I think they're only going to make 700 or 800 of them, and it is very expensive.
Don't tell me how expensive just yet. Alright, in my opinion, she said she likes first glance. But let me tell you, I'm very big into headlights and taillights, and to me that can make or break a car. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just what it is. I'm not gonna buy a car that doesn't look good. And first glance, like I said, it looks good. I like the carbon fiber down here and here. Seems like here too.
McLarens are known for having carbon fiber everywhere.
I don't know if I'm blind. Is this like an orange or a red?
Yep, they're also known for having very orange colors.
Okay. I like the headlights. There's a little carbon fiber right in the headlights. Very big into headlights as well. I don't like the round ones. Makes it feel like or look like a frog. The bigger to me a headlight is, or the most stretched out, I believe it looks pretty, almost like a eyeliner on the eyes. Girls will understand what I'm talking about.
Just to summarize that point, cars that look like they're wearing eyeliner are attractive.
Yeah.
Look good. Okay.
It's a nice
Cars
little
like
touch.
girls.
The intake is very different
On the hood?
on the hood. That's the intake, right?
Yep, it has 2 hood vents right there and there.
I like it a lot. Overall, like the front, not in love.
Okay, let's take a look at the back, which we have here. Now, this is the famous part of this car. Everyone that's heard about it or seen pictures of the 765 LT talks about the back because it has 4 exhaust tips coming out of the top of the back bumper. Very unique.
I love that. It's very different. I haven't seen any other cars like this. When I first saw this car, I even asked them what was that, because I'd never seen exhaust so up high.
It's very unique.
I liked it a lot. I like the tail lights, how they're kind of skinny and long, almost like a,
McLaren is also very well known for these sort of thin line LED tail lights. The P1 had them.
I like them. And spoilers, very important for me, spoilers. Not too big, not too small. And this McLaren has just the perfect size. It's not like in your face, but also I don't like it when cars have spoilers and it's like kind of hidden. It's like, well, what's the point anyways, you know? I like it. I like this. Don't know what that is.
The mesh in the back.
Yep.
Okay, the mesh grill in the back. I'm going to give you 3 more points about this car, and then I want to hear your ranking, what you think,
Okay.
your rating. So, the exhaust pipes that you like so much, Spitfire. They shoot flames out of the back.
Even better.
Okay. Second, this car has the billionaire doors. Not normal doors, not peasant doors, billionaire doors. Third, it costs, I think, $375,000 for this. It's probably starting. So factor all that in together, and I want to know what's your rating of this car out of 10.
I would have to give it a solid 10. I know we're just starting
10
now.
out of 10. We're coming in hot.
Yep. I like pretty much everything about this car. First glance, I liked it. If you go into details, I like the headlights, the taillights, the spoiler, and the exhaust. So I would give it a 10. I would change the color. I know you said McLaren was big into orange. I would change it into white. I just like white cars.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's move on to the next one. Now, this is the brand new 2020 C8 Corvette with the mid-engine now.
First glance, I would think it's a Ferrari. It's not.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah. Love the headlights. Like that a lot. I like this.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but I
Sort of
dig
the
it.
grill of the front bumper looks good.
I like the wheels. And I guess I don't have much to say, just on looks. I like it.
So you like it? Looks like a Ferrari. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a picture of the rear here. Now, remember this car, bargain, costs about 1/6 of the McLaren. Starts at around $60,000, just to remember. Here's the back.
Oh wow. Spoiler. Don't like that spoiler. Too small in my
Oh,
eyes.
listen guys, you don't want your spoiler to be too small.
No. I like just a right side spoiler, and it seems like that to me, too small. I like the taillights a lot. I don't know what's going on here, but I dig it. I like these little things, mesh, and I like the square exhaust pipes.
So, I like that opinion there
Four of
because
them.
very controversial to have the square exhaust tips on these. A lot of people want to change them already, but you like the square.
I like it.
Okay.
I think it makes it different. I would give this an 8. I like it.
Okay, 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's very respectable. It is much cheaper than the McLaren, which was a 10 out of 10. So you're probably doing okay if you can get one of these.
Well, hopefully I can.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Hmm.
Now, this is the brand new Ferrari F8 Tributo. And what do you think about this? I put this after the Corvette in the same color for a reason, obviously.
Don't come after me. I don't like the front whatsoever. Don't like this going on here. Looks like somebody punched the car and it has a bruise.
Ooh.
And the eyes, you know. I don't like the lip here. I like the headlights. That I do like, you know.
Okay.
The wheels, nice wheels. But overall look, I don't like the front of this car.
Okay, so you don't like the front. How do you think it looks compared to the Corvette?
I think the Corvette looked more like a Ferrari than this does.
The Corvette looks more like a Ferrari than the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's check out the rear.
Love the rear headlights. Yes, it looks like a GTR headlights, and I am obsessed with GTRs. R34, it's my dream car, and these remind me of it. I like it a lot, like this. And honestly, the best part about this whole car to me is the rear
Okay.
lights.
I think that the rear of this car does look better than the front. I do love how Ferrari brought back the 4 circular taillights. They went to 2 for a while, like the 458, the 488, but I like that they're back to 4, and they do look like a GTR, because the new GTRs have the red LED surrounds. I also like how we've got the vented glass in the back.
Oh, I didn't even notice
I think
that.
that looks pretty cool. That's so that the heat from the engine can escape out the back.
Nice.
And the last thing I like about the rear is these big, that are coming classic now, Ferrari tailpipes that kind of come out midway through the bumper. I like that.
To me, this car, I would give it a solid 8 just because I didn't like the front, but the back made it up.
So the Ferrari gets the same rating out of 10, an
As
8,
Corvette.
as the new Corvette. Now,
Mhm.
which one would you rather have?
To be honest, the Corvette.
Even though the Corvette costs probably a quarter as much as this, still take the Corvette.
I'll take the Corvette. An R34 is not nearly as expensive as these cars, but I'll still take an R34.
All right, let's move right along. This is the brand new 992 generation Porsche. We got all the Porsche fanboys and fangirls waiting for every new 911 that comes out. To me, they don't look that different from the old 911s. So what do you think about this?
Don't like it. I don't like that it looks like a punch buggy. I do like the rear lights, all skinny and all the way across.
Okay, so brand new for the new generation 911. They went to a single bar LED taillight across the back, so you do like that.
I do like that, but I don't like that how round it is, and it does remind me of a punch buggy. And
Okay, that's fair. Let's take a look at the front. See what you think about that. Not helping.
not helping. I don't like the headlights. They're square.
So let's hear the rating.
A 5.
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
New 911 is a 5 out of 10. Okay. Sorry for all you dentists that are getting your Now that we've slashed up the new 911, let's move on to the next. This is the brand new contender from the American muscle car space. This is the Ford Shelby GT500 Mustang. What are your initial thoughts?
Well, I like it just because it's a Shelby. I saw the movie Ford versus Ferrari,
Great movie.
and I fell in love with Shelby. I think that's the main reason, believe it or not, I would get a car, just because of the name Shelby. I don't like the intake.
Okay, the hood vents are not doing it for you?
They're not doing it for me. I do like this little grid here going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this line. I don't know if you guys can see it. Seems like a bumper. I can do without it. I like the headlights. Don't hate it or love them, but they're okay.
Okay, so the front end is just, okay.
Okay, you're right. I like the wheels. The rims are pretty nice.
The carbon fiber, very expensive.
Oh, are they? I didn't even notice, but
So how about the white stripes? This is a famous look for Shelby Mustangs. White stripes or any color stripes coming down the front.
I like it. I just, like I said, I like white cars, and if anything, I would have a white car with a blue stripe.
Okay, so you're okay with stripes?
Yeah.
And what do you think about the big wing on the back? It's got a huge spoiler.
Well, it seems like we don't have the rear picture of this car, but just from first glance, seems like a nice spoiler. Not too big, not too small. Can't see the rear headlights or rear lights.
Tail lights.
Tail lights. And I would get this car just because it's a Shelby. Obviously, it helps that it's a looker. It's not, oh my god, great car, but I like American muscle, and I will get this car for sure.
Wow, okay, so you would get this car. So what's the rating out of 10? I think it comes in around 100K, maybe a little bit less. With, I want to say 760 horsepower.
If I could change the color of this car and make it white with blue stripes, I would get it, and I would rate it a 9.
9, that's high rating, higher than the Corvette and the Ferrari, so Ford is doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move right along to the next. Now, this is the brand new Lamborghini Huracan rear-wheel drive Evo. Okay, so what do you think about this? You can already see she's smiling over here.
I like this a lot. I absolutely like it.
It's something about Lamborghinis. Chicks love Lamborghinis.
Get a Lambo. Headlights. I like how, squinty they are, I would say.
Like squinty headlights.
Squinty headlights. Yes, we'll get better as we go on. I'll get better, with my words. I like the lip on this.
Okay.
I actually love the rims on this car.
Generally, do you like black wheels?
Yes,
More than silver or gray?
black wheels.
Okay.
Every time. I like
A
how
lot of you don't like black wheels, by the way, so she just said black wheels every time.
black wheels. I like how slanted it is. I feel like it doesn't, some cars kind of like have the windshield and it kind of falls down.
Yeah.
This one I feel like it's just like one straight line.
So Lamborghini is famous for that. They're famous for having a sloped windshield that runs right into the front hood and goes to the ground.
I kind of dig that. I feel like it might make it faster. I don't know.
Aerodynamics could help there. Okay. All right. So what do you think about the color? Lamborghinis are famous for flamboyant colors. People get them in green, orange, yellow. I know you like white. What do you think about this?
I like it. I actually do like it.
Wow.
I'm very picky with color cars. I think the classic ones will take you a long way, but if you're gonna get a Lamborghini, you might as well get something crazy. Get a green, orange, yellow.
Now let me show you the rear. What do you think about that?
Oh, I like the exhaust pipes right there.
So this is descended from the Performante, and the normal Evo has it too. It's got the mid-bumper exhaust pipes that come out. I like that a lot too.
The rear lights, like them a lot. Long.
Similar to the McLaren, long and thin.
I like the back window or whatever.
The glass?
The glass, yeah. I like that a lot. I like the little grids it has on the side.
Anything you don't like about the back? What about the little spoiler? You typically like bigger wings on the back.
Is that considered a spoiler?
They call it a ducktail because it's a little.
I don't like it. If
Don't
you didn't
like
point it out, I wouldn't have noticed. But if
Okay.
that's the spoiler, then that's a shame to even
So
call it
should
a
this
spoiler.
have no wing or spoiler or a bigger one?
Honestly, I could do without a spoiler on this car.
Okay. All right. So this one is actually the cheapest Lamborghini that they sell, and it comes in just over $200,000.
Oh, cheap.
Very cheap, affordable, bargain. So, what do you think? What's your rating out of 10?
10.
Oh, this is a 10 out of 10. Ties the McLaren, bests the Corvette, the Ferrari, and the Shelby.
And then we forgot about the...
Oh, well, the 911 is a lowly 5 out of 10, so it doesn't really make the running. Okay, great. And that is everything we have today. Those are the new cars that came out that we wanted to talk about with you all, give you our opinions. So we look forward to seeing you in the next one when we discuss the next cars that come out.
And I'm sorry if I offended any of you guys. It's just my opinion. Don't come after me.
I'm sure that the 911 owners are all going to be at your door with pitchforks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment, shoot us some recommendations if you want to see us talk about other cars, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this.
Bye, guys.
This is He Said, She Said, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.